All right, everyone, welcome back for another episode of 3 Minute Success. Today, we're talking about legacy and wealth transition between generations. And really, how can you start setting your kids up for success before they get handed lots of money or business ownership or high degree of responsibility? Like anything else in life, we want to prepare our kids to be successful as they're coming into this, and also potentially our grandchildren down the line. So if you're thinking about it, I tend to segment this into if your kids are below 12 years old, you just want them to start thinking about what do things cost? How does money work? How do we make trade-off decisions about things that we can and can't do? Those are kind of basics that you really want them to understand. So my parents helped me understand when I broke a window when I was young, what that meant in terms of the cost of other things that I might have wanted, like bikes or baseball bats or different things like that, versus because I broke a window in the house, what we now had to pay as a family to replace that window. That lesson and others like it really gave me some context around finance early on. If you're in kind of that 12 to 17, 18 years old, you can start assigning some financial responsibility. So get them their own credit card with a limit on it that you have visibility on. It allows them to start building their credit, and it gives them some independence on spending, right? So you can say, great, we'll pay $200 a month on the credit card, and that's for food outside of the house. Budget accordingly. Know how much you're going to want to do when you go out with your friends. And once that $200 is up, then it's up. And that's a great budgeting tool to start with. If they start earning money, whether that's working for your company or one of your companies, you can definitely do a little bit of tax planning there in terms of being able to compensate them appropriately, having them fund things like Roth retirement accounts. There's some other tools and tactics that we discuss at entrepreneuraligned.com and with our clients, but it's really helping them understand how to earn, where does the money go, how do you do spending. Once you're in that like 17, 18 to 25 range, they should be going to university, they should be starting their more formal education. Really emphasize that things, whether they're going to major in them or just take electives, business accounting, business finance, and economics are all really good fields of study to build that financial literacy. So they should be able to understand what's a credit and a debit. How do we reconcile an account, meaning tying all that stuff together? How can we read a P&L and a balance sheet? How are businesses funded and capitalized? How do markets work? How do transactions work? How does money itself work? Those are all great things that they can learn at the elective level in each of those fields of study. And then once they're out of university, you can start looking at, okay, if there's a family business that you want them to join, are you going to require that they work somewhere else to get better context to understand and appreciate the business or businesses that you've built? Some families with generational wealth require that. They require external employment before coming over to the family company or companies. So think about those rules and requirements, how you want to put them together. But hopefully this gives you a good way to understand, from 5 years to 25 years, how you can start creating that financial literacy, that awareness, and talking about values and money and how all that stuff works together before you just hand money down the generations. Thanks so much for giving me some of your time. I'll be back with you again next time.